Hey, my crafting friends, I'm Pebbles. Welcome to my channel, Qualitas Creations. Today, I'm participating in an open collaboration, hashtag Wednesday Embellies. And this is hosted by our crafty friend, Linnae, at Fashionably 50 something and beyond. These are the embellishments I made, and let me show you how I made them. Let's get started. I'll set these aside and I'm going to use crepe paper. I have this pink crepe paper. I will measure it out 16. I'll fold it in half. Measure another 16 and fold it one more time. So I have 3 layers here, and I will cut right here. Set the crepe paper aside. Now, I'm sure everyone knows how to make a rosette. Hopefully, this rosette turns out okay. I'm not the best at making rosettes, so we'll work on this together. I have watched so many videos on how to make rosettes, and I have tried and tried and tried to make a rosette. Now, my rosettes aren't perfect, and they probably will never be perfect, but they're okay. They'll be just fine for this embellishment I'm doing. I know people keep saying, well, it's so easy. You just fold it over and you grab it with your thumb and your forefinger here. And so that's what I've been doing. Sometimes my folds aren't perfect, and you know what? My crafting never is perfect, and that's okay. That's what makes it handmade. If I wanted something perfect, I would buy it from a store that was made by a machine, but obviously I'm making this by hand, so it won't be perfect. And that's okay. So here's, I don't know if you noticed, but I keep moving it down like this because I want to make sure that all 3 layers are in here and it's not sticking out anywhere. Just about done with this rosette. Here's the end here. So I'm going to actually bring this down just a little bit. Or should I say bring it up? There we go. I have a little bit too much. Sometimes I have a little bit too much. Sometimes it works out perfect. Just depends. I'll fold this one right here. So I still have a little fold. And then I take my Jim Holtz stapler and I staple right here in the middle. Now I do see I have a little something going on here, so what I'll do is I'll just trim it up a little bit. No big deal. Ta-da! And yeah, I know it's not perfect, but once you see what I do with it, it doesn't really matter if it's perfect or not. The next thing is the tulle rosette. And I purchased this from the Dollar Tree. It's 3 yards of glitter tulle. It's 6 inches by 3 yards. And I cut a piece that is approximately 16 inches long. So there we are. I'm going to flip it over. It's like all the glitter's on the other side. And what I'll do is fold it in threes. So fold it in thirds. And there we go. I'll set my stapler there. And then have a good grasp on it. I'll start the rosette again. This one doesn't have to be perfect either. If there's any flaws in it, you're not going to really be able to tell because I'm layering this. Let's see. But I do have to get it started. Oh my goodness. I feel like trying to make a rosette out of tulle is a little more tricky than with the crepe paper. But it's doable. And I like how it turns out. So I decided, well, I'll just keep making these tulle rosettes. It's kind of like a rosette. It's pretty much, I just want it round. Okay, now we're back to the end. So I'll just tuck this one down. See if I can, just want to make sure it looks right. It needs to be kind of round. I might push it out a little bit. That looks good. This one can come out just a hair. Okay, then I'll take my stapler and I will staple it right in the middle. Set that down and see how this looks. Now this should fit right here, and it does. I have some scrap paper, so let me grab my 1.5 inch punch. It's a circle punch, by the way. So I'll grab the scrap paper, and here's my circle. Put the circle in the back. Bring this down just a little bit. Here. Just trying to put it more in the middle. And I'll take my stapler and I'll staple all the way through, even through the paper. Next, I'll take my best friend. Now this, I made a video. It was a Die Cut With Me Mondays video. And I decided to use just the conversation heart this time and not the whole die set. So let's use my 2-sided type. I thought about using a glue gun, but I don't know about the crepe paper. I guess you could try a glue gun. I don't know if it'll melt the paper or even the tulle. I really don't want to use my glue gun with the tulle because I don't want to burn my fingers. I think that the glue gun and I are not friends. Definitely. Because usually when I use the glue gun, some way, shape, or form, I always burn myself. So that's not good. I have these finger protectors I purchased at Dollar Tree, and that helps. So I have the 2-sided tape, and I put glue on it. Now I just have to figure out where I want this, and I think I'll put it right here. Just going to press it in. Oops, there we go. Press down. And ta-da! Oh, maybe not ta-da. My staple didn't go all the way through. Okay, well, I guess since my staple didn't go all the way through, just use a little bit of 2-sided tape. Put a little glue here. And I'll just glue this on the tool. You're probably wondering, why do I have a piece of paper on the back? And I think it'll just be easier if I want to bump it up with maybe some foam. And I think it'll stick better if it has a little bit of paper on the back. Okay, well, here we go. There's my embellies. They're all best friend embellies. Well, thank you for spending time with me today. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a positive comment. Make sure to check the description. I will leave Linnae at Fashionably 50 Something and Beyond's YouTube channel in the description, along with the hashtag Wednesday Embellies. Make sure you check out the hashtag Wednesday Embellies to find out what the other crafters are making. Well, I hope everyone has an awesome rest of the week. Stay safe, stay positive, and keep crafting. Bye, my crafting friends.